Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Tundra TRD Pro Hybrid in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have the gas component of the hybrid energy system. It is a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission. Gets up to 437 horsepower, 583 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 11,171 pounds, payload up to 1,609. Up front, you've got LED headlights, customer daytime running lights, fog lights down below. We also have this TRD Pro light bar up front. Then, of course, you have that Tundra logo on your front grille. Across the front bumper, you have these little round nodules. These guys are your front parking sensors. And up front, you also have a front-facing camera. Onto the side here, you've got the 18-inch TRD alloy black wheels, and you also have that TRD suspension down below. You'll also find the technical camo accent points all throughout this vehicle here if you look for it, this mattified camo. Then on either side of the hood, you also have your TRD Pro badge. Now, moving back, your side mirrors include integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and additional cameras underneath to contribute to that surround view camera effect. On both of your front handles, you'll find this little dimple. Talk about this guy more on your driver's side. Moving back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting. In the back here, currently we have the bed lamps turned on. These can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. Your rear windshield is also power adjustable. We'll look at the controls for both of those when we get up front in the cab. Across the back of the bed of this unit, we also have an OEM hard tonneau cover that has been installed. On the back, just like the front, you've got backup parking sensors going the whole way across. Of course, you also have that TRD Pro logo stamped in the back, and you have the iForce Max badge on the bottom right corner. Down below, you have your hitch receiver, and spare is mounted underneath. On your handle here is where you'll find your backup camera. To open up your bed space here, you can either reach into the handle space and press the button inside there, or if you go over to your driver's side taillight, you'll find a button on the side. Give that a press, and you'll find it will automatically fold out for you. Across the back, of course, we've got another Tundra logo here. You can take a look along the inside of the beds. As we said, we do have the interior bed lighting here. Of course, you also have tie-down hooks and bed rails, and on the right-hand side, you'll find an additional power outlet. To close up the bed space back here, you can either press that same button on the side again, or if you want to, you can just reach down, lift the tailgate up a little bit, and it will sense it and raise itself the rest of the way up. Last thing down below, you have your dual exhaust here that also has the TRD Pro logo stamped. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So inside we have this beautiful bright red Softex leatherette. From the side it appears solid, but if you look at it head on, you'll find this camo pattern that emerges underneath it. This is only available with this trim level, and that camo inside helps to complement this technical camo trim piece and accents that you find on the outside too. Now, in between the two sides, you do have access to a folding down armrest / cup holder. You can easily pull this guy down or pop it up depending on your seating needs. Then up top next to your middle headrest or your passenger headrest, you'll find this little fabric strap. Reach and release this guy to access all of the storage space in behind of the seats. You have your toolkit down there for your spare, and behind the driver's side you have one of the JBL speakers. There are 12 of these premium JBL speakers for the premium speaker sound system that you can find throughout this unit. Now, down below, you have another little strap. You can reach and release this guy if you'd like to, just to make sure he's unlocked. Now, underneath here is where you're able to access your battery underneath of this little false space. You do not have all of the storage underneath here, but you can still adjust the seating in order to change around the layout back here for any cargo needs that you have in your seating space. Looking upwards now, there is a panoramic moonroof overhead for everybody inside to enjoy. Then on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console, you have your cup holders, cubby space, and chargers down below. And currently we have the Tundra rubber mats installed inside of this unit. Inside of your door, you've got plenty of storage space, a little bit of red trim on the black leatherette there, and the power window control. Now, back again to this little dimple. This guy indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand here, or inside the handle to lock and unlock your unit. Inside here, power windows for both front and back. You've got your window lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. On the left, this allows your side mirrors to fold in flat with the body of your unit. You can either keep it set to A for automatic, so they'll fold and unfold when you lock and unlock with a key fob, or you can manually adjust these controls at any point in time. Underneath that is your memory seat settings, which of course means you have electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Then hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. Top of that, we've got a few controls. Starting up top, you've got the controls for your rear bed lamps, automatic headlamps, you've got your gas release, dash brightness, odometer, trip, rear parking sensors, the AC 120 volt, heated steering wheel. It is the TRD steering wheel here, which matches with the TRD gear shift. And then lastly, you have the control there for that TRD light bar that we saw up front. Hop up here and we'll take a closer look at the steering wheel. So it is black leather with black stitching. Left-hand side here, controls for dash display. You've got your hands-free communication and volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls in the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, which includes sonar and lane departure. On top of your dash, you have this little storage cutout. It's got a 12-volt adapter on the left-hand corner of it, and then underneath is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you're looking at the optional navigation. You can choose to connect that through TED connected services. Then you have your audio listening, AM, FM, satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there's optional USB adapters throughout the vehicle, such as this one on the bottom right corner. Then phone connectivity via Bluetooth, you have your trip information, and lastly is all of your settings. So everything from personal profile, Bluetooth info, display, sound media, voice search, dealer info, apps, etc. Under this, you have your volume control, then the rest of this is climate control center. Dual climate control up front means you can either have your temperatures synced up, or if you turn off the sync, they can then function independently. Defrost for front and rear windshield as well as side mirrors is right in the middle. And then on either side we have 3 levels for heated seats for both driver and front passenger, blue for cool, red for heat. Left of this is the red TRD push start ignition. You've got your trailer brake controls, and then you have surround view cameras. So if you give this guy a press, you'll find your infotainment turns to this full surround view look of the vehicle. I do have the driver's door open right now, so there's a little bit of distortion in the imaging there, but typically that is not an issue. And then you can also get higher or lower from the vehicle to take a closer look at whatever you need to see. You can even pause it at any point in time to keep facing the direction you're currently looking. More adjustments for this are in the bottom right-hand corner icon there. To get rid of the screen, you can either press the same button we did to get it up, or the X in the top left corner. Next to that, you've got your traction control, 4-ways, and rear diff lock. You also have the power tailgate release, so you can do it from the inside too. Then parking brake and parking hold, we have that TRD gear shift. Behind that, 2-wheel 4-high and 4-low controls, driving and towing mode, as well as your MTS and downhill/crawl. Storage spaces all throughout the middle. Starting up front, we have this little space right here. This guy is a wireless charging pad. It is compatible with all wireless charging devices. Nice thing, you'll find little bumpers along the sides and the bottom of it, helping to keep your phone nice and secure when it is located on that charging pad. It also means you don't have to worry about having charging cords inside your vehicle ever again, unless it is your preference, in which case you do have chargers available, such as the one on this top right corner here, or inside of the console space. And then there's still plenty of additional storage space surrounding it, so it's not taking away from any valuable real estate for you. Behind that, you've got your cup holders and then console space. This guy can be slid open to get quick, easy access inside, or you can open it up from either side. Just press the button and then lift it upwards. You've got some interior lights stemming from the back here, lots of different storage arrangements, additional chargers here, and coin holders too. On the right-hand side, we have this 3D Toyota logo, a little bit of red highlighting to complement the rest of the upholstery. Down below, there is a lockable glove box. Up overhead, 1, 2, and 3 dots. These guys are garage door openers. Then you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, controls for the panoramic moonroof, and then on the left-hand corner is your adjustments for that power adjustable rear windshield. We can take a look at him in action. Press the button in to have it roll down, pull the button up to have it roll the rest of the way back up. You can also stop at any point along the way to suit your preference. Great feature to get some extra airflow inside of your front cab space. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tundra TRD Pro Hybrid in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.